Some 200 people showed up in support of Bethlehem House in East Hampton last weekend after the pro-life, pro-family ministry was vandalized and a threat was spray painted on the sidewalk. Bethlehem House is just one of many pro-life pregnancy centers across the country that have been defaced. Carolee McGrath brings us the latest.
God of life and love, we gather this day to pray and support the ministry of Bethlehem House and all other pro-life pregnancy care centers in our diocese.
Bishop William Byrne led a crowd of 200 in the Rosary outside of Bethlehem House in East Hampton last weekend. It was in response to the recent vandalism and threats spray painted on the property.
The vandalism is upsetting but not surprising. You know, the evil one likes to stir chaos in the world. But some red paint's not going to stop us in defending human life. Threats, of which they made threats, and definitively anti-Catholic behavior. This is a Catholic ministry, but we're not going to lie down and take it. We're going to make sure that law enforcement is doing what they need to do, but we're also going to fight them with our prayers.
Vandals spray painted Jane's Revenge on benches located outside the building and the message, "If abortion isn't safe, neither are you." The pro-life ministry, run by volunteers, provides women facing a crisis pregnancy with free diapers, wipes, baby clothes, strollers, and car seats. Pam Hibbard is the director of Bethlehem House.
I went and took a look at that, and I was just like, what for? This is so, we don't hurt people, we help people, we give out diapers. I mean, we're just helping people.
Bethlehem House is by no means the first crisis pregnancy center to be targeted. Vandals have been hitting centers all across the country since the Roe decision and in Massachusetts, allegedly because they're fighting for women's rights. And yet, crisis pregnancy centers like Bethlehem House help women. In July, vandals targeted 2 pregnancy care centers in Worcester, Clearway Clinic and Problem Pregnancy.
It's what makes us followers of Jesus, that, we don't return evil or violence with the same. We offer prayer. We love our enemies. We hope that they will understand how passionately we feel about things and embrace peace in their hearts rather than aggression and violence.
Bethlehem House has been in the spotlight recently as the East Hampton City Council has been considering a proposed ordinance, Deceptive Advertising Practices of Limited Services Pregnancy Centers. A pregnancy center would be in violation and subject to a $300 fine if it advertised in such a way deemed deceptive. However, the counselor who co-sponsored the ordinance has repeatedly said Bethlehem House would not be affected, and he condemned the recent vandalism. Maybelline Burgos, a pro-life advocate who was open about her past abortion, says Bethlehem House gives women a real choice. Do you think this would have changed your life, maybe, had you known that there were people to help you?
Yes, I definitely think that would have helped me a lot to have someone say, you know what, don't do it. Here's our resources. Here, this is how we can help you. Kind of having that therapy or counseling about it, like what it is, like, why are you having this abortion? How can we help you? How can we make this happen? And so I wish I had that back then, and I didn't.
Since the Roe decision, nationwide there have been political calls to crack down legislatively on pregnancy care centers. Massachusetts Attorney General Maura Healey issued a statement claiming pregnancy centers use deceptive and coercive tactics, which is puzzling to Pam, who says her mission has always been to help women.
A lot of people have been told, to get an abortion, and they don't know where to turn. They want to keep the baby. They don't know where to turn, and they hear about us through different means, and they come here and we say congratulations.
Bethlehem House has helped hundreds of families in the last 2 decades, and just this past winter assisted 5 mothers, all expecting twins. And while police continue their investigation, Pam says her ministry will continue to serve mothers and babies in need. Reporting for Reel to Reel in East Hampton, I'm Carolee McGrath.
If you'd like to learn more about how you can help Bethlehem House by volunteering or donating, we have a link at iobserve.org.